What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Mike. I'm a full-time media seller. Today is a very special video. For the first time in the history of this channel, in the history of my life, I have driven outside of Pennsylvania to go to a thrift store, right? So you're probably thinking, where the heck are you at? I am not in Canada. I am in the wonderful state of Baltimore. Well, I guess it's a city, Baltimore, Maryland. I decided to drive a little bit further out today. My sources have been, so I've been trying to figure out another route. This is about an hour and 20-ish minutes from me. I did plan a route, right? I'm not just coming to this Goodwill only to come to this Goodwill. That'll be the topic, right? We'll talk about the reality of relying on thrift stores for your business. But this Goodwill is in Hagerstown, Maryland. For me, it's kind of a straight shot down Route 81 with the area. I have no idea what we're gonna find, if they even have anything inside of this Goodwill when it comes to media. I mean, I could walk in here and there could be nothing, right? But I do have other stores planned out. I have already hit some stores as well, so I got some in the back and in the trunk already from stuff we found today. So either way, it's not a waste. This is kind of like a scouting mission where I can see if maybe this is something feasible where I could come out here once every 2 months. You always have to be looking for other opportunities, expanding your Rolodex of thrift stores. So that'll be the topic today. If you're interested in 6 coaching calls, Amazon and eBay every single month, join the YouTube membership. It's $2.99. We cover anything and everything. We got a private Discord, tons of great information. I don't know. I'm curious. I really have no idea. There is a Salvation Army in this town as well. I won't be bringing you there. I'm just taking you to this Goodwill. So it kind of looks dumpy. So I mean, the stores I've been at have been pretty dumpy, but they've been producing. I mean, I don't know. Listen, and if you're a media seller out in Hagerstown, you know, you're probably like, please don't let them find stuff. Get out of my area. I'm shutting up. Let's go. Back. It's another day. You see I'm wearing different clothing. It's Saturday, so I got to get this stuff out, so I got to record this wrap up. And I guess it would be funny, right, if I made like the title said, oh, we went to another state, we went to Baltimore, and people are like, it's not a state, it's a city. Yeah, whatever. I just had this stupid, when I watch my Unsolved Mysteries at night, there's always this dumb commercial that comes on like, you should go to Baltimore, and it's like a whole spiel kind of song thing, and it was stuck in my head. Whatever. Baltimore Goodwill. All right, not too shabby, right? I'm going to show you guys some of the better ones, but I will say a lot of the it's cheaper there. Without a doubt, it's cheaper. It's only $1.99 per DVD. For me, it's $2.99. And then the books, grab the one at the bottom here. The books are only $1. So you can't beat it. I mean, it's cheaper, but you gotta, well, listen, gas is cheaper down there too. So if you do go down to the wonderful state of Baltimore, then you better get gas while you're down there, because Pennsylvania is a lot more expensive for gas. So it was an okay trip. I'm gonna add it to my routes, right? So the topic of the video is, you know, thrifting and being reliant on solely thrift stores. So I'm going to add that to my route. I'll probably go out there every 2 months just to get a feel. A lot of the thrift stores were smaller, so you really don't know until you actually go a few times. But this trip wasn't that bad. I mean, the drive back sucked. The traffic was terrible. It took me like 2 hours, but that just comes with the business. So what did we get? First up, the Tarzan collection. So I actually sold the other Tarzans not too long ago, the single ones, the Turner Classic Movies, and this was a box set. So like I kind of had a feeling it would be worth it. And they charge $5. For me, it's $6.99 up here. So it's $2 cheaper here. Got my screen recording here. You'll see this was a pretty good pickup. Nothing crazy, right? You're gonna make $19 and some change. Should sell fairly quick, so good pickup here. The new the new buy box is $113. That's crazy, and the used it's only going for $31. So this should sell basically once it gets checked in. These $31 offers might even drop out, and we might even be up into the $35 tier by the time this actually gets checked in. So that was a good pickup. Our best stuff was the DVDs. I'm not used to paying $2 for DVDs at Goodwill. I got all excited in there. The Coors live in Geneva, Baltimore. All right, I put this one in here on purpose, right? So you're looking at the screen and you're like, Mike, it says reject. I'm never gonna buy that. Well, if you take a look here, it only says reject because Bozo the Clown is matching the merchant fulfilled price with the FBA price, right? This is something where if you're not looking at your screen while you're scanning, you were going to miss this profit every single time. So we're not pricing at the $10 like Homie the Clown. We were going to price up at the $34.60, probably where this item should be priced. So instead of getting a reject for $3.31, this becomes a buy and it's going to make you $24. It's so crucial. Stop being lazy and just listening for it. Pay attention to your phone and understand how Scoutly works, right? Understand what you're looking at on the screen. So when you come across this, I put an extra $20 in my pocket just because I was paying attention. I pay attention every single time I scan now. All right, last one we got. Padre Pio, Miracle Man, the priest who bore the wounds of Christ. No idea, but it's new sealed. 68 sales score. Amazon selling it for $15.30, so we'll probably price this at like $14. I usually go about $1 under Amazon, so $14.30. We'll make right around $6.50. We paid $2. It's a fast mover. You need this type of stuff in your inventory just to keep your IPI in good standing, keep the cash flow coming back into the business. You can't only rely on the huge hits. You got to be chasing a little stuff too, because it's going to pump more money back into your business. You turn $1 into $5. X amount of times, and that's how you are successful in this game. Thrift stores. Most of you out there only go to thrift stores. Most YouTube resellers only are at thrift stores, right? There's really no talking about what are my other options. So personally for me, I have, my sources, right? You guys know I'm not real big on doing library sales or estate sales, but I have plenty of people in the group that their sole focus is library sales or estate sales, and they do really well. I just want people to get out of the mind, because thrift stores, that's all you really see on YouTube, right? I mean, there's a few people that do estate sales and garage sales, but garage sales really aren't, consistent. Even if you live in an area that's year-round, there's really no guarantee, but I guess you could say that about thrift stores too. There's no guarantee, at least the thrift store is open, you can go check. The garage sale is usually only 1 or 2 days a week, so it's kind of wishy-washy. I just want you to get out of the mindset of, I can just go to my local thrift stores and I'm going to make money. I'm here to tell you that you need a whole bunch of thrift stores, a whole bunch. And I've been seeing a lot more lately, like, hey, I went to my thrift stores and I'm not finding nothing. Well, have you driven to the wonderful state of Baltimore? That's, an hour and a half one-way drive. You probably haven't. And I think that's kind of not talked about enough, because the reality is you need as many sources as you can in this game. You guys know I have the monthly libraries, the backroom access, and I still have a Rolodex of, I'll be coming up, by the end of the year, I'll probably have a thrift store Rolodex of 100 stores. And that's crazy to think about, right? You have 100 different stores you're going to. That's the reality of this business. And you don't have to rely solely on thrift stores. That's why I say build relationships, business cards, flyers, have the inventory come to you, right? You don't got to drive to Baltimore to meet me down there. You can say, hey, Mike, have fun. I'm going to kick back. I got some bulk buys lined up. They're going to keep me busy for the next few weeks and next month. That's how, you start getting ahead in this game, right? You're getting inventory for super cheap. You're maximizing your time. You're maximizing your profit, because if you have a bulk buy, it's right in your neighborhood, right? It takes you 10 minutes, go get it, and then you can scan through it. Well, you already got me beat by a long shot, considering it was close to 4 hours both ways, right? Driving all the way down there. So get in the mindset of just expanding your options, right? Thrift stores, we kind of say go upstream. So when we say go upstream, don't rely on the last stop, right? Like the Goodwill bins or a thrift store. That's like the last stop before things wind up in the landfill. You want to get in people's, you know, collections. You want to go a little bit further upstream so there's less hands touching it. The less amount of people that are touching the items, the probably better off you're going to be. And I've had super crazy successful bulk buys over the years. So get in the mindset of, hey, I'm going to go, you know, spend 20 bucks on business cards, put them out. Your little local libraries, right? Everybody's got these little libraries. All you do is go up, you know, you got your business cards, put one in every book, free book pickup. Boom, 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 boom. People that are going to the little local libraries read, which means they probably have bookcases of books. Most of them have a lot of books. They don't need no more. So you put that little business card in there, all of a sudden you got a million leads, right? And if you do this and it works, make sure you send me my 3% commission for the idea, right? Hey, I'm just like every other business out here trying to get every dollar, every penny we can. So that's going to do it for the video. I will go back to the wonderful state of Baltimore, Maryland. Mike, it's Maryland. Yeah, I know. Whatever. I don't care what none of you say about my wonderful inner city Philadelphia geography knowledge. So I'll see you guys in the next used book video. Bye.